We make a chart and find ordered pairs, and you plot them. When you've found enough ordered pairs to see a pattern, then you connect the dots. So let's plug in some x's. 0 is a nice one. Get out 1. If we plug in 1, we're going to have negative 1 squared plus 2 times 1 plus 1, which is 2. 0, 1. We have 1, 2. Let's do 2. Which is 1. This is definitely not enough for a pattern. Let's do 3, 4, and then we'll do some negative values. Okay, so let's put in -1, -2. Okay, make sure you put your parentheses around the negative numbers when you square them. Order of operations says exponent first, so take -1, square it, we get 1, and then we put the negative, so it's a -1, minus 2 is -3, plus 2 is -2. We have some symmetry going on. Okay, do we have enough to connect the dots yet? I would say so. One thing I need to put on my graph is scaling, so I know what 1 square represents, and we just had it be 1. If you label 1 on each axis, that's usually enough. I guess one thing that you might want to be careful of is this a sharp V, or is it kind of rounded? And to make sure, you might want to put in 1/2. We have a -1/4 plus 1 plus 1, which is 1 3/4. So if we put 1/2, we're going to be sort of towards the top. So this is kind of rounded up here. Okay, so things to be careful about for point plots is make sure you go far enough to the left and far enough to the right. If we had just gone -2 to 2, we would not have had enough information. Also the intermediate points, so that was like we tried 1/2 and found out that it was 1 3/4. Okay. And a good thing about point plot is you can graph practically anything.